Hi, in this screencast I want to show you how to use the Host Permissions tool in Market Dojo. To access the tool, go to Admin, Host Permissions, and you'll be presented with a list of options. There's a number of things you can do here, so let's run through them in order. First of all, you can add a new user to your organization. Test user marketdojo.com. It's important to note that if you want them to be part of your organization, they need to have the same email domain as you do. So in this case, marketdojo.com. Let's add that user. Users can be added in a number of different ways, including letting them sign themselves up or the host groups tab as well. But today we're just going to add them simply here. If they don't already exist, they'll be created, and they will also now be added to our list here as well. So we see them at the bottom of the list now. So there's a couple of things we can do with that user now. We can give them permissions to see particular events. So let's say they can view the event if I'm the host. We might also want to give them edit permissions, and we might also want to give them permissions based on the event belonging to a particular group or even just to a specific event. Great. And once the screen refreshes, you'll note that we now have got the ability to email users of any changes. Now, because we've just created this user, that will notify them both of the permissions which they have and also the fact that they've now got an account with Market Dojo. And it's important to do this at this stage, because until they've registered, they will not be able to be assigned rules relating to the admin section, which is what I want to show next. So let's see if we can see what that looks like. So yeah, so in my other web browser here, we now have an invitation email, which I'll bring across here, and including an activation link to allow them to activate the account, complete the instructions of what to fill out, and the permissions that they've received, as well as contact details if they have any questions. So let's just go ahead and activate that. Fresh brand new account. They'll need to fill out a couple of details when they first come in. Part of Market Dojo. And I need to set a password as well. Okay, great. We now have a fresh signed up user. You can see all the events created by the other user, and I'll be able to jump in and start looking at those and working on those. So that's my new user signed up. Now, it's important that we did that at that stage so that we can then add admin rules for that user as well. So going back and refreshing the screen, I can now add a rule, and I can also give my new user the ability to either view or edit any of the admin settings that we have here. So let's just give them the ability to edit our document library, for example. Let's save that. And again, we can email them to notify them of the changes which have been made. And if I switch back now to my other user, I'll just bring that back onto the screen again. What we'll see if we refresh the screen is they now have the admin option on the document library as well. So they're now able to administer that on our behalf. Okay, great. So today I've demonstrated how we can use the host permissions tab to create a new user, to assign them the ability to view other people's events or even edit other people's events, and also assign them admin permissions on our account as well. So I hope that's been useful. Thanks for watching.